Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to today, April 12th, and a Friday.
Friday, baby!
It's Friday. It's a little rainy out there, though. It's a little messy for a spring rain. And what's it? Is it April showers, bring May flowers? So
then come the bees.
There's going to be a ton of flowers after this because it was bad last night. It's like 60 degrees, so it's nice out. If it wasn't
weird.
Yeah, it is deceptively weird. That's a good way to put it. Deceptively weird. I don't know. I think that's what I was called in middle school. Today is the day that the GSA for Woodland will be hosting their Day of Silence. So if you have any students in class that are not speaking, that is by choice. So seniors, today is the last day on the April 12th to get your prom tickets. Don't forget to go get those for $125. The prom this year is going to be in the Waterview in Monroe. It's a lovely place to have the prom. We've been doing that for years and years. And it's the last day of National Library Week, which is embedded into National Library Month. And then every day there's a library day of something else. I don't know what today's library day is, though. And the World Language Department's collecting all your solar eclipse glasses. So if you didn't know what to do with those solar eclipse glasses, then you should bring them down to the World Language Department, and they're going to donate them to Latin America so they can see the August 2024 eclipse and send them down there. I did hear that some of the eclipse glasses that you got online perhaps weren't made properly, or there were
a lot of knockoffs and ripoffs.
So people were staring at the sun, and then they noticed there was a spike in the search. My eyes hurt on Google. So we gotta pay attention to what you buy on there.
Code. There was a code on the back that we're supposed to have.
There was a code?
Yeah, 1232431 something.
There were also self-tests you could do to see if whether or not they would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I just stared at the sun.
Are you okay?
Big yellow one's the sun.
Well, when I came back inside after looking at it, it was like right near the apex.
Oh, yeah.
And I came in, I was talking to my son, and there was like a dot in the center of his head. And then on the edges of my eyes, there was like this aura. And I'm like, I'm not going back outside. That can't be good.
No.
That can't be good. Don't forget school's closed next week. So if you are really interested in learning some more stuff and you show up at school and nobody's here, that's because it's a break. Guys and dolls on the May 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And I believe those tickets have gone on sale. And, well, that's one of those things that parents have been doing on TikTok. They drive their kids to school on a Saturday, like the little ones, because they don't know what day of the week it is. And then they'll walk up to the building and it's closed. I never did that to my son, to point it out.
I thought there was a story behind that.
No. Although I have seen them get up on a Saturday and think that it was a school day. So
mine will do that on Saturday. Like they'll frantically get ready. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's a school day.
Yeah. No, we're gonna be late.
It's like, no.
April 23rd, and when you get back, don't forget that is going to be book club day on that Tuesday. And on April 23rd as well, applications for the WRSG are all due. If you don't have them by then it's too late. And on April 24th, it is Strikeout Cancer Day for the Woodland softball team. So the baseball team and softball team, baseball versus Wolcott and softball versus Holy Cross. And there's pink shirts that you can buy. Woodland's National Honor Society is holding a fundraiser on May 1st, and it's Do Good with Burritos. So you can actually order some burritos and raise money for the National Honor Society. And we don't have the answer to the poll. I wonder if she's going to get the answer to the poll up. We'll see. But the poll of the week was whether it's a magic carpet or if you would be a time traveler.
The only answer is time travel.
And don't forget to listen to us every morning at 7 a.m. or thereabouts on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You can find us afterwards on Spotify. So there's a lot of places you can find us. Today in history, 1861, the American Civil War begins as Confederate forces bombed Fort Sumter in South Carolina. All right.
Didn't really bomb it.
Well,
they shelled it.
They shelled it. They threw things at it.
Well, they fired
high velocity.
Cannons. Yeah.
1961, Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin becomes the first human to travel in outer space, and that really ramped up our space program.
All ramped up the space race.
I mean, every time they got out in front of us, we had to do something else. Have you?
There was Sputnik, then there was the dog, then
Yeah.
then it was a human, and
Yeah, they had the first woman in space.
Didn't we put someone on the moon allegedly?
Allegedly, you're still going with that. I gotta watch that new movie.
I want to watch that movie.
If you've been watching anything on iTunes TV, they have a show of if the Russians had gotten to the moon first.
A little
And
alt history?
It's a little alt history. It's well
Nice.
done though. I forgot the name of it. Forget it. I'm not even worried about thinking about it. And in 1981, the first space shuttle flight, Columbia STS-1, launched from Kennedy Space Center, and that's what got me involved for watching that all through the 80s. Famous birthdays for April 12th: David Letterman, Saoirse Ronan. I had to write that down because Saoirse.
Yes.
It's a good solid Irish.
Yeah, I wrote it down phonetically, so I'm assuming that's what it is. And it's National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Again? But didn't we already have one of those?
No,
No.
we had cheese fondue
Well,
and certain types of cheese, but no.
to make
it
a
is-
grilled cheese tonight.
Yeah, and there's nothing better than a good grilled cheese, especially some of those custom cheese sandwiches. I mean, now there are stores that are just designed like it is cheese shop. Like this is what we do. We make grilled cheese sandwiches, and you're
always-
gonna pay $15 for a
I
grilled
always
cheese
love
sandwich.
the grilled cheese trucks. We have like the different kind of the Havarti, the mixed cheese blends,
I went to
sourdough.
a reading one time with an author, David Baldacci, and they had a little appetizer in
They
the
had a
beginning.
grilled cheese bar, didn't they?
They had little slices of grilled cheese that they brought around on you, but one had like pear jelly
Oh yeah, no, that's crazy.
and Gruyere on like a rye. It was delicious, and
That
I
sounds
started putting
amazing.
like jellies and stuff. And then one had like sliced apple.
Mm.
That's how you do grilled cheese.
Either
That's how you do
sliced
grilled
apple
cheese.
or the caramelized onion is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just American cheese and white bread, and then you fry it up, and it's good.
Yeah, sometimes it's good that way.
Over to the sports. That's with my mom Manning.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. No food to announce. I mean, no
Oh.
scores to announce. But today's schedule, depending on the weather, of course, we have boys baseball playing Wolcott, 4 p.m. away. Boys tennis plays Wolcott, 3:30 away. Girls tennis plays Wolcott, 3:30 home. Good luck, all athletes. Good luck next week.
Well, all right, and that's the sports with Mama Manning. Over to the news desk with Tomlin.
All right, a couple top stories to start
There
today.
we go.
First off, surprised you two weren't talking about this. Yesterday, the most amazing thing in the world happened. For years, we've been waiting for it to happen. People knew it would happen.
Dan
OJ
Hurley
died.
turned down Kentucky. Oh,
Tom Brady announced he'd be
Guess we're
willing
both
to
on.
come back to play football.
no.
Oh, come on.
During a podcast, he
No.
was asked if he's a 46-year-old player, has not played since 2022. He was asked if he'd be willing to come back. He did say he keeps himself in perfect shape. He believes his arm will be as good as it was forever. If he does become part owner of Las Vegas, he doesn't know if they would let him, but he would be willing to come back and quarterback a team.
Oh, my God. Give me his phone
I'd pay
number.
to
I'll
see
take
it.
care of that.
I'd pay to see it. I'm not gonna lie.
The quote is, "I'm not opposed to it. I don't know if they're going to let me by becoming an owner of an NFL team. I'm always going to be in good shape, always be able to throw the ball. So to come in for a little bit, like Michael Jordan coming back, I don't know if they'd let me, but I'm not opposed to it."
He's got old legs.
That's the quote.
I think I've said that more than one time where I'm not opposed to it. I don't know if they're gonna let me.
Teach.
Anything.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that just applies everywhere. Yeah.
All right.
Shake your head, yes.
Up next, yes, O.J. Simpson did pass away yesterday of cancer. Famous for the O.J. Simpson trial of the 1990s. Previous to that, he is a Heisman Trophy winner. He was a Hollywood star for a bit.
And Naked Gun series.
Naked Gun series. All right. Russian soldiers who quit Putin's war are not getting welcome abroad. Multiple soldiers who have fled the Russian army seeking asylum are finding that their asylum applications are on pause and they're not being accepted into countries as quickly as they thought they were going to. U.S. measles cases are up in 2024. There have been 17 times as many U.S. measles cases in the first 3 months of this year compared with the average number seen in the first 3 months of the previous 3 years. This comes a renewed call to continue vaccinations.
Measles.
Norway's health minister resigns after plagiarism accusation in the latest scandal to rock the cabinet. Norway's health minister resigned Friday, the second Norwegian government member to step down this year amid allegations they plagiarized academic work.
It's rampant.
I know. And
I spent a good portion of my day trying to figure out if things were written by AI or by students.
that's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Students?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And to end, happy news, because we will be gone for a week.
All right, good.
Captain America: Brave New World has the first footage shown, was at CinemaCon, and it shows Harrison Ford asking Anthony Mackie to rebuild the Avengers.
All right.
So there you go.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford, Captain America 4 or 12 or Avengers 9 or whatever they're calling this movie. Because
Phase 7.
After the first Iron Man, basically they're all just in all of them. It's just some of them are called after one person, some are called after the group. I don't really know the naming system that they use for this thing, but Captain America: Brave New World, I'm just going to go with that name. First footage, check it out. Looks kind of cool.
All right. And there you go. That's the news with Tomlin. This morning, our guests are from the WRHS Girls Tennis team.
Woohoo!
Good morning, Yasmin Galal and Bella Masterpiece. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. So, if you look out the window right now, what does weather like this mean for a tennis team?
It means no practice, no games, no nothing.
So, is that a day off, or
Yeah.
do you do conditioning? Do you come inside?
Are we going to see the tennis team doing laps?
It just depends on like our schedule. Like if we have nothing coming up, we'll just cancel. But if we have matches, like we'll run and condition inside.
Or occasionally we'll do a just dance session in our coach's classroom.
There you go. All right, conditioning. How's the season been going so far?
It's been good. We have a lot of new players, so we're off to like a little bit of a rough start. We don't know where to put a lot of girls. Yeah.
How's the weather been holding up out there? I know that it's been warm on some days, incredibly warm, and then not on other days, and then a little drizzly or rainy. Have we had anything that's been canceled or rescheduled?
We have some with the drizzle. We usually try to play through it. We have a nice hopper full of dead balls that we resort to if it's really rainy outside, and we still think it's not going to be too slippery to play. But the wind is sometimes a bit of a pain, especially when you're serving and up on that hill.
Yeah, that's
We
what
remember.
we remember that well in our days of coaching the boys team, and that's why kids used to come and call it Windland, because even on a nice day, it's still windy. Do they have the wind guard set up?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they don't really do a lot.
They really don't.
It's a placebo.
Yeah, it is. Did they put them on the outside of the fence finally instead of on the inside? Because then they blow onto the court.
Yeah,
inside.
they're on the
Yeah.
outside.
They're on the outside. All right. So, what does the NVL look like this year?
Well, this year it's a bit different because of this like Super League concept. So they put the top, I think it's 5.
Yeah, 5 or 6 teams in like a power division.
Right. How's that working out?
So far it's been
Yeah.
a good challenge for us.
It's more of like more intense matches than just going and winning without even trying almost. So it's like we're playing more and we're playing people who are like on the same level as us compared to like teams that aren't.
Yeah,
Watertown's in that group?
yeah, Watertown, Holy Cross, St. Paul. So we see all those teams twice, whereas other maybe weaker teams, we only see them once in the
Wow,
season.
that's a big change.
That is.
Wow.
So it definitely affects our record for states, but it also sets the program up to be stronger.
What's your basic lineup?
Bella can do the doubles lineup, but in terms of singles, currently I'm playing at singles 1, Ava Niclario at singles 2, Sultan Tatar at singles 3, and Laura DeGennaro at singles 4.
And then for the doubles lineup, doubles 1 is me and my partner Abby Raffone. Doubles 2 is Emmy Starsman and Olivia McDonald, and then doubles 3 is Morgan Sweet and Gabby Costa.
Solid.
Yeah. Now, do you have any special superstitions or things you have to do before you get to your match?
Me personally, I always drink a blue or a red Powerade. Me and my partner both do it.
Okay.
We always do
Oh,
it
that's
no
right.
matter.
The doubles.
Yeah.
You want to make sure.
We always do it no matter who we're playing, like where we're playing. It's just something that I've always done.
Okay.
I don't think I have one. I think I just go in and then my rule is like it's not over until it's over. Just last match, I was down 0-4, but then I came back and won it. So that's kind of my philosophy.
Love it. Good.
All right. And so when you get ready to serve, everybody has their own little mental game, their little thing that they do right before they serve. If it's bouncing the ball a certain amount of times, there's a certain thought you have in your head. You have yours.
How I do.
Well, what's yours?
How do I put this politely? Win this point.
I bounce 3 times and go, please let it land in. Do you have anything that you do right before you serve?
Usually like I'll just like talk to my partner and like say like, oh, it's our serve, we have to win.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just bounce the ball a few times, and then sometimes I look at my opponent in the eye, and then
Oh, just kind of stare him
Oh,
down.
nice.
Yeah, intimidation.
Intimidation.
The Yasmin look.
Yeah.
She does that in class.
Elicit. Nice.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
that's scary.
yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
What is the best part of your game? If you had to break it down and go, all right, like, there's different elements of the game. In doubles, you have net play and baseline play. I mean, you have it in singles, it's a little different in doubles, but offense, defense. What's your best part of your game?
I would say my best part is my serves.
Yeah.
I pride myself on how good my serves are. That's like my main thing that I work on. So
she's not lying. She has a good serve.
She
That
does.
sounds like someone who had to receive a serve.
Yeah.
For me, it's probably my cross court. I like to just do like a nice tight cross court shot.
Awesome. Did you guys work out at the club in the off season?
I did not work at the
Not
club.
this year?
No.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Me neither. With college apps, honestly, it wasn't realistic, but we did kind of facilitate. We helped the girls plan it out so that they could go while we were kind of busy.
Got it. No
All right.
fall play?
No, I played basketball, so I did fall basketball
Oh, yes.
and
Yeah.
then winter basketball. So
Yeah, you were busy.
Now, how does the new power rankings affect your standings for the NVL tournament or the singles tournaments, the doubles tournaments? Does it affect your record?
so this year, instead of like doing just like who's the best, like who has the best record, they're doing a point system.
Okay.
So like the
Hmm.
the power rank teams get like more points, like if they win against another power rank team. But like if you win against a non-power rank team, you get less points. So like it's just like based off your points, not your record.
Interesting.
Right,
Alright.
but for states,
It's
they
just
don't
your-
really consider
yeah.
that.
That's straight
where-
record.
So it's just
Mhm.
straight up.
Yeah, for states, because not every other division does it.
So we did have a question from a score that we saw the other day. You guys are playing 3-2, 3 singles, two doubles,
4 singles, 3
What?
doubles.
4-3.
4-3.
And it was an 8-0
It was 8-0.
score.
Oh, the boys playing 3-2.
Yeah, the boys play.
So
was
you're
an 8-0
4-3.
score?
It was
Yeah,
an
it was an 8-0
8-0
score that was posted. Maybe a ghost match slid in or something?
I don't know. They look confused. All right.
Yeah,
We just thought we were gonna- I knew you were
have
coming
no
out.
idea. I don't know why it says that.
Do you have a favorite racket that you use?
Yeah. So my favorite racket is a Wilson Pro Staff.
All
I've
right.
used it all 4 years of high school. So
Does it have a name?
No.
It doesn't have a
I
name,
just
right?
I recently got a new one this year. So I haven't named it yet.
All right, good. Yeah, right.
Mine is my Babolat with my Minion vibration dampener right
Oh,
on.
there you
Yeah.
go. Does it have a name?
No, it does not.
So
Maybe
with
I
that
should change
stereo, yeah, I
that.
was gonna say exactly. You need to come up with some kind of name like Milnor has, with Thor. That's where the power's coming from.
How about
Just saying.
favorite players?
My favorite player is Coco Gauff.
Oh, she's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Me too. Coco Gauff and Carlos Alcaraz are my favorites, and Ben Shelton.
Mhm.
So for this year, and going into, if we look ahead a little bit to next year, who's the next big thing that's going to be stepping into some of your roles?
I'm not sure. We have like a pretty even playing field, like of our starting lineup. So like no one's really like a lot better than anyone. Like we all play well with each other.
good.
So I would say that it's pretty even. Like there's no one special that's like coming up to take our spots.
Well, you're leaving them behind. They're not coming to
Yeah.
take them from. Well, maybe they are, because it is ladder play. You have to earn your spot.
Yeah.
You can challenge at any
That's
time.
right.
That's right.
Well, if you're looking to see some tennis, I don't know if today would be the day unless you have the umbrella. But are you guys playing in the week off?
Yeah, we are.
So you should have some time to go out and see the tennis team. Ladies, thanks for coming in today. On behalf of the show, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.